Hello friends and family, and good morning from the premium outlets here at International Drive. I thought it'd be fun to come out today, head on over to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store and check out all of the newest, heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer, because lately at both Character Warehouses at Vineland and International Drive, they've been putting out a really good selection of new merchandise, so it's a really great time to come out, visit, and check out all of the newest offerings. But the really cool thing, this is the location very close proximity to Universal Studios Florida, so you can have an awesome Universal Studios day, drive 5-10 minutes to the premium outlets, and score some great deals on your discounted Disney Parks merchandise. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. That being said, the outlet stores themselves do open in about 15 minutes, so we do get here a little bit early. But the parking lot, there is seriously not too many cars, so definitely a very slow, easygoing morning at the premium outlets. And before we do head inside the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store, I do want to mention, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. Holy moly though, actually looks like it's shaping up just to be a beautiful day in Central Florida. Just the kind of day you want to be out and about at the outlets and do some outdoor shopping. Okay, so we're just making our way to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store. There's actually no line to get inside. Let's head on in and check out all the newest discounted Disney Parks merchandise. Okay, so as soon as you come inside the Character Warehouse, they have these really fancy adult-sized bucket hats, kind of like your Under Armour no sweat material with the embroidered flowers and Mickey Mouse. Originally $35, these are now $7.99. They're also starting to get a whole bunch of your 2025 merchandise, like these glow necklaces. You get this nice little Mickey dome with all the characters. The 2025 logo, they do have a bunch of these at the outlet store for $8 a piece. And then from Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival, they do still have a whole bunch of those smaller size watering cans for the kiddos. These are still $1 a piece. They do have the original Florida Orange Bird. Right next to that one is the Blue Caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. So still a good selection of different characters. It looks like they do have a whole bin left over with Spike the Bee for only 99 cents, so a really good deal. And they've also been getting a whole bunch of different things from the Marvel store at Disney Springs. Always cool to see some new toys and different things. This is a massive spear, actually made out of foam, so these are really neat. And then right up here is a Mickey balloon, like glow wand, with the Mickey Mouse design inside of the balloon. Actually has a really long handle. Let's see if we can find the price here. These don't have the outlet price just yet, but that is really cool. And they do even have a set of 6 Marvel ink pens from Marvel Avengers. So really cool, like gel ink pens, a whole set of 6 of them. Originally $20, now only $12.99. Like I was saying though, lately they have so many really cool Star Wars things lately at the Character Warehouse. These are the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Batuu X-Wing helmets. These are originally $80 a piece, now $25 at the Character Warehouse. They do even have a Star Wars Loungefly bag. This has more of like that ombre color to it with the embroidered AT-AT on the front. These were $80 at Galaxy's Edge, now $40 a piece. They do have them in the original bags though, in case you are doing any traveling. They do even have that smaller tote-sized purse. I really like this. The attention to detail is awesome. From over at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort for Trader Sam's, you got the embroidered tiki gods, the seashells, and then the nice little like tiki hut design. These are $30 from $75. They do still have some of those simulated leather whips from, let's see here, Disney's Hollywood Studios. Really cool design though. These are, again, are very nice simulated leather from Indiana Jones. These are $25 a piece. And so many assorted mini Mix-Its plushies lately at the Character Warehouse. These are really cool though. They come with the little like Velcro strap here on the headband, so you can kind of like remove the headband and put them on some of the other plushies. These are originally $23 a piece, now $10 a piece. They have Alice from Alice in Wonderland. Let's actually check out some of the other characters that they do have. They have Flower with the flower headband for $10. These are literally $13 off each, so a really good deal. They have the White Rabbit. And then last but not least, part of this collection, how cool is this? They have the Thumper version for only $10. Even more plushies brand new to the Disney Character Warehouse. They do have a couple different Disney Princess one. This is from Moana 2. The actual Moana plushies, very, very good size though. These were $27 in the park, now $12.99. From Frozen, right underneath there, they do also have your Anna plushies. Really nice attention to detail. Just like the Moana version, that one is $13. And they do have some assorted Disney Pixar Elio plushies. Of course, they do have Elio himself. I really like the cape though. He got like the embroidered like a spoon there, the fork, and the knife. This one was $25 in the parks, now only $7.99. Of course, we have to check out some of the assorted matted prints that we do have here at the Character Warehouse. So they have a really cool Mrs. Incredible version. These were normally around $45 in the theme park, now $20 a piece at the Character Warehouse. Right behind there is a Marvel version. This is part of like the designer collection with Black Panther and Thor. This one is $20. Let's see what else we have doing here though. Okay, from Disney Pixar Turning Red with the red panda. And again, this has like a really fancy mat. That one is $20. And they also got some Disney Designer Showcase, more of like your collectible Funko Pop vinyl figurines. From Aladdin, you have Princess Jasmine and Jafar. This set is $14.99. Also a good selection of different pins behind the register. These are all $5 and $6 a piece. They have Every Mile is Magic for Run Disney, Moana, some of your 2025 pins as well with like Ariel, Little Mermaid. You have Mickey Mouse 2025. Only $5 a piece for them. They do have a Captain America version with the shield. And they do have your collectible pin set with the lanyard. You get 4 pins and the lanyard for $25. Let's actually check out some of the different merchandise on the spinny racks though. So here is a pop socket wallet from Disney Pixar Coco. You can actually like swap the pieces out, kind of like little playing cards. These are originally $50 in the park, now $25 a piece. Right underneath there is one of the magnetic phone grips, Mickey Mouse. Again, loaded with the sparkles and stars on the inside. You actually like shake it up and they do move around. These are $15 from $35. They do have a really good selection and a bunch of different, let's see here, sunglasses. This is a kid's version with the Mickey Mouse design with the little Mickey there in the corner. These are only $5 a piece. They do have a kid's version here for Star Wars, loaded with rhinestones with C-3PO, R2-D2, Princess Leia. That one is $5. And right underneath there is a really cool like Stormtrooper version with the little Stormtrooper helmet in the corner. And they do still have a really good selection of those create your own headband ears from over at Disney Springs, over at Disney's Ever After. The headbands themselves are only $10 a piece from $13. They're actually embroidered Disney on the inside. And they do have a whole bunch of the assorted plushies that actually go on them. They have like a little Velcro strap so you can attach them to the top. These were $13 in the park, now only $4 a piece. A good selection of different Star Wars characters though. They have an Ewok. Right next to the Ewok is R2-D2. And again, these are super soft and like very lightweight. They do have a couple different characters from Disney Pixar Toy Story. They have a Lotso from Toy Story, but like everything is embroidered on there. It looks like they do also still have Ham from Toy Story for only $4. And then down here on the bottom section is a really nice one. This is a simulated leather headband plushie of a Stormtrooper helmet for only $4. Let's actually check out some of the assorted Star Wars merchandise at the outlet though. Here's another like Funko Pop vinyl figurine of Princess Leia. She actually comes with a really good size like display stand. These are now $15, marked down from $30. They do still have some of the droids from Droid Factory. This one is from Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi, but you get the whole set of 4 different droids. These are originally $50 a piece. I do believe these are $25 each. And some of the different Black Series action figures. This one is the Ezra Bridger version. Let's see what we got in terms of price. I do believe these are all like $20 a piece, so a really good deal. They have so many different characters from the Black Series though. We have Prince over here. We have from Star Wars Skeleton Crew. They do have 3 different action figures. These are $20 a piece. And then further discounted on the bottom section is a really cool like electronic helmet from a Star Wars Ahsoka. It's literally the electronic mask for Ahsoka. Really cool for the kiddos though. These are originally $50 in the park, now only $5. And I did want to mention they do also still have those massive R2-D2 droids from over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. These are the interactive remote control droids that actually come with a serving tray. But that one was originally $160 in the park, now only $75. Let's actually check out some of the assorted puzzles and different things here at the Character Warehouse. Here is a 72-piece puzzle from Disney's Animal Kingdom with the Tree of Life. You have Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, and Pluto. This was originally $30 in the parks, now $7.99. From a Disney Pixar Up, this one is a 1,000-piece puzzle. The cool thing though, this one's actually double-sided. That one was $25 in the park, now $7.99. They do also have your Signature Series puzzle celebrating the 25th anniversary of Disney's Hercules. That one is 1,000 pieces for only $8. But over here on the opposite section is a 500-piece solid wooden puzzle for the 30th anniversary of Disney's Lion King. I really like the finish to that. That one is $15. And they do also have a really cool like card game set from It's a Small World over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. It shows you on the back side like all the different pieces. These are $8 a piece from $25. Let's actually pop on over this way though and check out some of the assorted Minnie Mouse merchandise at the Character Warehouse. So a very cool bucket hat. This is perfect for like a good Disney resort pool day. All of the polka dots actually say Minnie Mouse. That one is only $7.99. They do even have that really fancy dress from over at the dress shop with the Minnie Mouse design here on the back side. You got the little bow tie and then all of the polka dots. This was originally $128, now $40 at the outlet. And yet another Minnie Mouse dress. This one actually has like that fancy neckline there. These are originally $128, now only $40. And then from Disney's Snow White, this is the brand new dress that was just released to the parks not too long ago. Of course with Snow White. And then you do have the Evil Queen. This one is $50 from $128. Also from Disney's Magic Kingdom, they do have your castle model kit. This is a really cool model kit that is 127 pieces, so you can kind of put together Cinderella Castle, and it comes with the display base. It does show you on the back side all of the different pieces and kind of how they attach. These are $12.99 from $35. And then so much merchandise from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. Here's your adult-size Spirit jersey with Jack Skellington on the front. The backside has your raised lettering for Nightmare Before Christmas. Originally $80, these are $35 a piece. They do also have your adult-size pullover hoodies that has your big graphic with Jack on the front, even Nightmare Before Christmas on the sleeve. These are a great deal though, $20 from $55 for that one. And then right underneath there is more of like your classic sling size bag, a very soft denim material embroidered with Jack Skellington's facial expression. These are $15, marked down from $40, but you actually get like 2 really good sized zipper compartments. Let's see what else we have doing in this section though. They do have your Jack Skellington Pumpkin King coffee mugs. These are absolutely massive, and they are double-sided with the Pumpkin King logo on the back side. That one is $8 from $25. And a couple of the assorted Christmas ornaments left over. They do have the mayor from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. The cool thing, his head actually rotates, and then they do come with a little clippy. In case you didn't want to use this as like a Christmas ornament, you can use this as like a collectible figurine, but these are only $8 a piece. They do also still have like the matching Jack Skellington version. Look at the little wings there. And again, just really nice attention to detail, kind of like a Jim Shore piece. That one is $8. Some of the tabletop night lights, again with Jack Skellington's head. These actually change different colors though. These are $15, marked down from $30. And then just like your Jack Skellington adult size spirit jersey, they do have the Sally version with like that patchwork design. Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. These are $35, marked down from $80. And they do also have that adult size unisex graphic t-shirt with that classic scene with Jack Skellington and Sally. These are further discounted though, at only $13 a piece. And then right underneath there is a really nice adult size backpack. This has a very cool like simulated leather to it. And then you have all of the silver attachments here. These are originally $40 in the park, now only $20 a piece. And so many different things at the character warehouse from Disney Pixar Coco, like this adult size pullover hoodie. You have Dante, Miguel, Hector Rivera. These are $25 from $70. Definitely a nice like heavy material. They do even have like the matching pair of ears at the outlet store with Dante on one side, Miguel on the other. This is very bright and vibrant. Like, I like the colors. Originally $35, they are $10 a piece. They do even have the plastic cups from Disney Pixar Coco. You get like Ernesto de la Cruz, Miguel, and Dante. The cool thing actually has a wooden lid that says Disney Pixar Coco. These are $10 from $25. So many different things from this collection have come to the outlet store. Two of the drinkware cups with Ernesto de la Cruz. And then you have Dante. These are originally $35, such a good deal, $15 for them. They do even have the solid wood coaster sets. It does show you though, you actually get 4 different characters on the inside there, even Mama Coco. These are $10 from $30. And then right underneath there is your simulated leather like sling size bag with all of the characters. You even get the Dante zipper pull. That one is $15 from $35. And just like that Cinderella Castle model set that I showed you, they do also have one from Disney's Haunted Mansion. That one is $12.99 from $35. And it does show you here on the back side. This one is 151 pieces. Looks really cool though. Let's actually check out some of the assorted Haunted Mansion merchandise. So here is that massive ceramic serving bowl set. You do get all 3 hitchhiking ghosts on the inside with like the massive gargoyle. These are $20 a piece from $55. Right underneath there is that crossover action figure between Haunted Mansion and then Nightmare Before Christmas. You get the Doom Buggy with Gus and then Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. These are $20, marked down from $50. And they do also have some of the Haunted Mansion Christmas ornaments from the stretching room. It has your Haunted Mansion logo. Again, really nice attention to detail. It comes with the glass dome. These are $8 from $30, so a very good deal. It does look like they have 2 different offerings here at the character warehouse. And then way down on the bottom section is that light up Haunted Mansion chess set. So like the whole board lights up and it comes with the pieces. These are $50, marked down from $100. Let's actually check out some of the merchandise from over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. Here's a really cool Tron 4" by 6" photo frame. This one actually changes color with the little button there, so you do have to add batteries. That one is now $19.99. Right underneath there is your matching Tron like kids cup. This one comes with a silicone straw, and then the little ride vehicles actually rotate around the top. These are $12.99 from $25, but they do even have some assorted adult-sized baseball caps at the character warehouse for Flynn's Top Score Club. Everything is embroidered though, even the top score on the back side. That one is $8 from $30. They do have your adult-sized trucker hat that says Game On. You got like that grid design, and it says Tron Lightcycle Run on the back side. That one is $8 from $30. But so many really cool things specific to Tron from over at Magic Kingdom. You have your Sark action figure, part of the Reaction figure series. These are now $10 a piece. And they do also have the, let's see here, light jet diecast vehicle. This one actually lights up and it comes with a display base. $8 marked down from $20. But seriously, there is so much brand new Star Wars merchandise everywhere you look at the outlet. Here is one of the Star Wars Power Force action figure sets. These have real character phrases and lights and sounds. You get both C-3PO and R2-D2. These are $25 from $50. And here's a really cool adult size full button down jacket from the 45th anniversary of Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. This is the back side. It does come with the 45th anniversary patch. $35 from $80. But how cool is the front side with the Star Destroyer? You have some TIE fighters, Darth Vader. I love this. Let's actually check out some more of the assorted Star Wars merchandise. So here's a 4-pack puzzle set from Star Wars Mandalorian. You got some Stormtroopers, Mando, and Grogu. This whole 4-pack puzzle set is $15. They do also still have your Star Wars Black Series premium electronic helmets. You get like internal speakers on the inside as well. These are $75 a piece. They have Carson Teva. Right underneath there is a really cool one. This one is the Sabine Wren Black Series helmet. And it looks like they do even have some of the Black Series action figures over in this section. So you do kind of have to look everywhere. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi and a Clone Trooper. This set is $35. But there is so many puzzles at the Character Warehouse. 1,000-piece exhibit series puzzle with Princess Leia, C-3PO, and R2-D2. These were $25 in the park, now $7.99. Here's even some of those really fancy smaller size snow globes. This one comes with a wooden base with your gold lettering for Walt Disney World with the gold Cinderella Castle. These are $15 a piece from $40. They do also have those solid glass like hurricane candle holders. This has your wooden display base for Walt Disney World. These are further marked down, $7.99 from $25. And they do also have those woven material throw blankets, part of that same collection with the Spirit Jersey logo and Cinderella Castle. These are 50 by 60 inches for $25. And still going strong is a good assortment of different beach towels. This one is specific to Disney's Animal Kingdom with all the animals there for $15. And they do also have one for Disney's Riviera Resort for $15. Let's actually check out some of the assorted deluxe figurine sets at the Character Warehouse. These are all $15 from $35. From Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy, you normally get about 9 different action figures, but you have Star-Lord, Groot, Rocket Raccoon. Right next to that one is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So some great little selections. They do have your Marvel Studios Spider-Man No Way Home with Dr. Octopus for $15. Right next to that, though, even more of that new Coco merchandise. You have your Disney Pixar Coco deluxe figurine sets. Literally Christmas is right around the corner, so these are some really good deals. They do also have from Disney Pixar Turning Red for $15. It's really awesome though, because they're even getting some of those newer deluxe figurine sets that was just released to Walt Disney World. This one is specific to Disney Pixar Elio. That one is $12.99 from $35. They do have a Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean like deluxe dig set where you do get like the little paintbrushes and hammers, so you kind of like break open the sand piece there, and it does show you all the different pieces you can get. These are $12.99 a piece from $25. And they do also have those Disney Encanto Maribel microphones with real character phrases. That one is $12.99 marked down from $30. Like I was saying though, for the holidays there is so many cool things at the Character Warehouse, like the solid wooden pull behind like train set with Mickey Mouse, Donald, and then you have Goofy. These are $20 a piece. And then right underneath there, even some Alice in Wonderland merchandise. This is the teacup match game where the base kind of like rotates and then you get out all of the teacups. That one is $15. Let's actually check out some of the assorted Christmas ornaments at the Character Warehouse. So this is a whole set of, let's see here, 7 different ornaments from Disney Pixar Turning Red. These are only $8, marked down from $50, so a very good deal there. They do even have some Disney Cruise Line Christmas ornaments. This is the cruise ship. It says Australia. You have Mickey and Minnie on the backside. These are originally $27, now $7.99, but they have Australia and both New Zealand in stock, so 2 different offerings again with Mickey and Minnie. These are double-sided. Some of the other ornaments at the Character Warehouse from Disney Pixar Elio. You even have Glorden. This one is originally, let's see here, $27, now only $4.99, so a really good deal. They do still have some of your assorted Disney Park Munchling ornaments. This one is the matcha cookie cheesecake Mickey Mouse, where he actually has like the chocolate chip cookie ears. These are $5 from $25. They have your reindeer Rice Krispie treat cereal one with Pluto with the pretzel antler ears. And the last but not least is the red panda from Turning Red for only $5. And a whole bunch of really nice travel bags at the outlet store today. This is a massive one with Baymax. These are perfect for some beach towels for your Disney resort or to take down to the beach. The backside of that does say Walt Disney World. These actually come with some really long straps. That one is $20 from $45. They do also have the Lotso from Toy Story. This one is super duper fuzzy. He gets the little removable strawberry there, but everything is embroidered. $25 from $45. Let's actually see what we got doing underneath though. A bunch of different things from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Here's a really fancy case of 12 different colored pencils. It even comes with the Galaxy's Edge tag. These are $18 a piece originally, now $12.99. And it looks like they do even have some notebooks that I want to check out here. This one is specific for Droid Depot with the Droid Builders R series. It got the little spot there for your ink pen. These are $10 a piece from $27. They do also have some of those stationery sets for the kiddos. These actually come in a really nice like zipper pouch. This one is from Nightmare Before Christmas, the Boo Crew with Jack Skellington and then Zero. But you do get like some crayons, colored pencils, scissors, erasers, all sorts of cool things. These were $25 in the park, now $12.99. But they do have them with a bunch of assorted characters. Here is your Mickey Mouse version with the star. That one says Hey There for $13. And it looks like they do have the Amazing Spider-Man version on the bottom section, so a good selection of assorted characters. Here's also some of that brand new merchandise from the home collection that was just released to the outlet store. This one is a really nice figurine of Mickey Mouse. It actually comes like the wooden stand there. These are $25 a piece from $50. They do even have that really fancy wall art. And again, this is all framed up and ready to go with Mickey Mouse in the center. A really good deal for some Disney wall art though for $15. They do even have some of the coat racks, kind of like with that same design with the Mickeys. So you can hang 4 different coats there. It has the hardware on the back side for only $30. Let's actually check out some of the assorted coffee mugs here at the Character Warehouse. So this one is a Figment one from over at Epcot. It says Imagination Institute, and it even comes with a little saucer for imagination. These were originally $25 in the park, now $10 a piece. From Epcot's United Kingdom Pavilion, another like mug and saucer set. Cheers from the United Kingdom. I love this though. It says hello mate, best day ever UK. You do have both Mickey and Minnie on either side. $13 from $28. Couple different mugs that I do want to show you though. Lots of different merchandise from over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. You have the Yeti Ski School coffee mugs. This one is double-sided. These are $8 from $20. They do also have the 25th anniversary of Disney's Tarzan. This one actually looks like it's carved out of like a stump, and then it has your 25th anniversary logo. Originally $25. This one is now $8. They do also have your Run Disney coffee mugs. Definitely a much taller one. Run Disney Springtime Surprise Weekend with Hercules, Mrs. Incredible, even Baymax and Groot. These were $20 a piece, now only $7.99. And they do also have the Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy with the retro pinstriping with Spaceship Earth. The other side literally says Otherworld Showcase. These were, let's see here, $20 at Epcot, now only $7.99. Of course, we have to check out some of the assorted Marvel merchandise that they do have at the Character Warehouse. Here's an adult-sized fanny pack with a Captain America star there on the front, and all of the simulated leather attachments. These were originally $30 at Disney Springs, now $12.99. They do also have your Captain America Marvel Studios Brave New World Loungeflies. It has the shield on the side there, and then the wings on the back side that you can kind of like move around. These are originally $90, now $45. A couple different Disney Park Loungefly wallets that I do want to show you. This is the Minnie Mouse version where she's kind of like playing peekaboo. You got all of the polka dots, but a nice little zipper compartment with her facsimile signature. These are $25 a piece from $50. They do even have like that solid black design with the Mickey ears, more of like that woven basket material. You do have your Disney Parks Loungefly badge on the back. This one is $25. And then right over here is a really cool backpack. This is from the Marvel collection, superheroes and then supervillains with like Thanos, Black Panther. You have the Incredible Hulk. These are $35 a piece, but I love this material. Like, these are perfect for the park. There is seriously so many great deals everywhere I look at the Character Warehouse today, though. Here is a massive like collectible figurine of Captain America. He's like jumping off the rock there. You do get the display stand. These are only $30 a piece. Right underneath there is a hooded material. This one's a t-shirt. It has the Captain America star on the front. Everything is embroidered though. These are adult size, $15 from $45. And then even more Marvel merchandise that they do have. How cool is this massive collectible figurine? They have so many different characters though. This one is the Incredible Hulk. Again, they all come with like that comic book display stand. They do also have like the matching Scarlet Witch figurine. Some of the different Marvel toys at the Character Warehouse. This one is your Marvel Hero Series Arc Reactor Build and Play set with lights and sound effects with Iron Man. That one was originally $40, now $35. Underneath there is kind of like the same difference. This one is the Spider-Man version where you kind of like shoot the webs. That one is really cool. And then a couple more of your Power Icon figurines, just like the R2-D2 C-3PO version. You can get Loki or the Ghost Spider. These have motion activation with lights and sound effects for $20 a piece. Let's actually check out some of the different pairs of adult-sized Crocs here at the Character Warehouse. So again, these are adult-sized, very sparkly with like that fuchsia color. Instead of the normal Croc holes though, you do got that Mickey Mouse design. These are $35 a piece. Right underneath there from Disney's Haunted Mansion is a really cool pair of Crocs. You do got the Haunted Mansion wallpaper with the logo on the inside, but you get 6 different gibbets there for $35. And it looks like they do also have those pull slides with the animal prints with the Mickey Mouse gibbets. Let's actually check out some of the cups and different things at the Character Warehouse. So this is your Galaxy's Most Wanted water bottle, solid stainless steel with all the characters from Guardians of the Galaxy. It has all their names on the back side. Originally $30, now $7.99. Right next to that one is a Hades plastic water bottle with the blue flame, but it comes with the straw with that really cool like swirl design. These are $7.99 from $25. They do even have part of last year's Mousewares collection, the coffee press, where you get like the little Mickey on top there. These are really nice though, like very heavy material. These are originally $40 in the park, now $19.99. And they do even have more of like your classic like Tupperware material, like canisters for the kitchen with all of the Disney snacks with Minnie Mouse on the front. These are a great deal though, $10 from $25. A couple different things, part of last year's Disney Eats collection. Here's the Mickey-shaped popcorn bucket. These are perfect for like your office desk to put some ink pens in. That one is $15 from $35. They do also have the bookend set with the hot dog, literally in the shape of Mickey Mouse. So you do get both bookends. Let's see the price here. That one is now $15, so some really good deals on the Disney Eats collection merch. And they do have, let's see here, this is from the France Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase, a massive ceramic serving tray with Minnie Mouse with all the lilac colors. That one was originally $45, now $14.99, and it does look like they are getting some brand new kitchen aprons with Mickey and Minnie. That's a really cool design. Even more things from Guardians of the Galaxy that I want to show you though. Here is a plastic water bottle, more of like that retro design with the collapsible straw. These are only $5 a piece, marked down from $17. And they do also have the stainless steel water bottles with like that neon signage from Guardians. This one actually has like the twisty off lid. They are now $10, marked down from $30. Let's actually check out some more of the assorted Marvel merchandise at the Character Warehouse. So here's an adult size pullover sweatshirt, Avengers Assemble. Actually looks like everything is airbrushed on the front. These are only $20 from $55. Right underneath there is your Captain America ringer tee. Again, these are adult size, embroidered with the patch on the front. These are only $15 from $40. Lots of different things coming from Disney Springs. Here is your Spider-Man adult size graphic t-shirt, just like the Captain America. This was originally $40, now $14.99. They do also have your Marvel Studios Captain America Brave New World shirts with a big graphic on the front. These are originally $35, now $15 a piece. And they do still have a good selection of those Black Panther pair of headband ears. These are double-sided with the simulated leather. They are $8 from $35, so a pretty good deal. Definitely goes perfect with the adult size Spirit jersey. The backside has your silver lettering Wakanda Forever for $35. We do also have some of those adult size reversible pullover sweatshirts. I love Mickey Mouse's facial expression on that. The opposite side has a bunch of different graphics with Mickey with that square design. These are $30 from $70. Right next to that one is kind of like the same difference, but this one is your Minnie Mouse version with all of the polka dots. You do have a bunch of graphics with Mickey and Minnie on the inside. This one is $30. And then right underneath there is an adult size graphic t-shirt. This was just over at Disney Springs not too long ago. Again, with Minnie Mouse on the front with the pinstriping. These were $40, now $14.99. And it's always cool when you find some Disney Park lug bags at the Character Warehouse. Here's your Disney Park lug crossbody bag from the 4th of July with Mickey Mouse. You get 3 really good size zipper compartments though. These are $35 from $65. Right underneath there is an adult size pullover sweatshirt that says USA, Walt Disney World, and then Mickey Mouse is actually embroidered on the front. Let's see if we can find the old price-a-rooney here on one of these puppies. Let's see what we got doing. These are $25 from $60, but they even have your adult size graphic t-shirts part of that collection. And it looks like they are getting a whole bunch of assorted Run Disney offerings, like your adult size Spirit jersey. These are only $25 a piece. The backside just has your big raised lettering for Run Disney. Then you have that massive graphic with Mickey Mouse. A really good deal for $25. Here's more of like your Under Armour no sweat material. You have Run Disney on like the shoulder and then Mickey Mouse on the chest. These are $15 from $45, but so many really cool things. Here's the perfect button down for a fancy Disney meal. Again, with Mickey Mouse on the front there. That actually has 3 buttons. These are $12.99 from $50. A few other things from this Run Disney collection that I did want to show you though. Here's a very fancy track jacket. This one is a full zip with Mickey Mouse, and then it has 2 zip compartment pockets. These were originally $95, now only $25 a piece. And it looks like they are getting a whole bunch of the assorted bracelets for Run Disney as well. So you do have some different Disney characters here. Like the black band has Mickey Mouse, the red one has Minnie Mouse. These, let's see here, are $5 marked down from $10. They have so many different ones though, like they have a black band and then a blue one with your Run Disney sneakers for only $10 a piece. And it looks like they do also have the Christmas ornament from Run Disney. Some really good deals at the outlet though with Mickey Mouse. These were $30 in the park, now only $7.99. Even more merchandise from the United Kingdom Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase. Here's a 50 by 60 inch throw blanket. It says United Kingdom and Epcot with Mickey and Minnie. Let's see, these are originally $60, now $25. They do have that very fancy, very heavy throw blanket, part of last year's Disney Parks Pride collection. Actually shows you how it's like double-sided with the Pride logo and then the Mickey hands. These are $25 from $70. And they do also have part of that summer collection, the woven throw blankets. You can see like the surfboards, Mickey, Minnie, and some Florida palm trees for $25. Some of the different things in the kids section. How cool is this like kids jewelry box from Bippity Boppity Boutique? You got some rhinestones, the princess tiara, and it's actually from Disney Cruise Line. These are $15 a piece from $40. They have even more of your deluxe figurine sets from Disney Junior Ariel. Of course, you get like King Triton, Ursula, Sebastian, and Flounder for $15. And they do still have some of those Disney story play dresses for the kiddos. This is a really cool version from Cinderella. Just the attention to detail is super nice. These were $50 in the parks, now $19.99. Let's actually check out some of the newest offerings from Pandora, the World of Avatar, from over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Here is a plastic water bottle with that tie-dye design. Actually has the wooden twisty off lid for Avatar. These are $8 from $25. They do have these smaller size fanny packs for the kiddos with all the bioluminescence there. You get the wood sprites. These fanny packs are $13 from $25. And they do still have that massive adult size backpack, Pandora Valley of Mawara. You have the mesh netting on the sides for the water bottles. That one is $15 from $40. And a couple different coffee mugs that they do have here at the Character Warehouse with the floating mountains and the Banshees, Pandora Valley of Mawara. This one is double-sided, $8 from $17. And they do have a really cool one here with literally a Banshee's head. Like, how neat is that? These are still only $8 a piece, so a very good deal. They have your wood sprite, a pair of ears here, again with the bioluminescence from Pandora. The cool thing about these, though, they do actually light up. These are $20, marked down from $40. And it looks like they even have some Pandora headphone cases here at the Character Warehouse. These are now $10 a piece from $22. One more Run Disney item I did want to show you here at the Character Warehouse. This is a Disney Parks lug crossbody bag with Mickey Mouse. It's even embroidered Run Disney. The backside, you can actually use this as like a belt bag as well. These are originally $65, now $30 at the Character Warehouse. I had such a fun time hanging out here at the Premium Outlets at International Drive. It's always a pleasure coming out and checking out all of the newest, heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer. Like I was saying though, they're getting so much brand new merchandise lately, from pins to lounge flies, tons of different Coco merchandise, Star Wars, you name it, they've been getting it lately. That being said, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up, and as always, make today awesome.